In this video, we are going to make our player controller script. But first, I'm going to here and create an empty object. I will call it player1. I will reset the position. Then I'm going to add photon view. Then I'm going to have a script. Create a new C# script. I will call it player controller. And I'm going to attach it to our player1. Now I'm going to drag our player1 to the left around -6. Then I'm going to duplicate it to make a empty object as a child. We'll call it a spawn point. Maybe being our player1 a little bit down to be in the middle. Then a spawn point. I'm going to duplicate it another time for 3 times. So I will make it a little bit forward. So now let's select them. Select one. Let's make this one to -1. Zero, 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 and maybe 1, 1. This time 2, -2. So now let's duplicate our player1. Let's change it to player or left player. And let's duplicate it. And I will call this one to right player. And bring it on the other side. So now let's open our player controller, but before be sure that right player had the view of 3 and left player had the 2. So now let's go to our player controller to write a script. For now, I'm going to delete the start and update function. Here I'm going to add 2 namespace. First one is we are using photon.pun. And using photon.realtime. And instead of monobehavior, we change it to monobehavior pun. Now let's make some variable. Here first our public player photon player. Then we want the name of our units, public string. So you need to spawn on public transform. So a spawn point. Then also we want the public list. We want the list of our units. So units is equal new list. So now next one is will be private unit selected unit. Now I'm going to get access to our controller, player controller, so public static player controller me. The enemy. So we can get access to ourselves and also the enemy. So now let's go and make some functions. So here first I will, because the other computer want to see that too, so on our PC void initialize. And inside of the parenthesis player, the parameter player. Now here we want to say photon player is equal to player. So now let's go make another function before we continue to write it. Here void spawn units. Now here we back here and we will write, so if player dot is local, then me is equal to this. Now we want here also spawn units. But if it's not us, so if it's not me, so else. Enemy is equal to this. So now let's go back to our spawn units. Here we will make a for loop to go through all the arrays. So for int x is equal to 0, then we want to check the condition is, so x less than you need to spawn dot length then plus plus x. In game object unit is equal to photon network dot instantiate so unit to spawn, so array x spawn points again array x dot position, then quaternion dot identity. So then let's go back to the other side. So here unit dot get photon view inside of that dot RPC, inside of the parentheses we need to write the function, so quotation mark initialize function, and if the RPC target dot others is false is our enemy, and let's copy this line, paste it, so here photon player is true, that's us. So now let's save it, and in the next video we are going to continue it. See you in the next video.